Hello everyone, it's Scott and Movie Critic back again with another video. And today it's going to be something a bit different. I'm going to be talking about my complete PS5 game collection. This is something I've been wanting to do for a little while now, to be fair, and wanted to talk about all the games that I've got for PS5, which is it's quite a few. Obviously it's been going for 6 years this year. It'll be, I can't believe it's been 6 years already in November, was it? I think it was November 2020 it came out, if I remember correctly. It was during COVID. Obviously, it was very hard to get a PS5 at the time. And if you got one at the time, you were very, very lucky. But yeah, it's been a good console. There's been some really good games that have come out for PS5. There is a lot of games that I haven't actually got, which I've heard are fantastic, which I will definitely be getting at some point, somewhere down the line, I'm sure. Has it been my favourite console? No, absolutely not. I still got to go to a PS2. I absolutely love that console. It is fantastic. So many great memories with that. But I think PS5 has been pretty solid. There is a few games here I also haven't played, unfortunately, which I will get round to playing at some point, because I do love playing games. I don't play them as much as I used to. I used to be a massive gamer when I was younger, but I don't play games as much as I used to. But whenever I do play a game and put a lot of hours into a game, I still absolutely love it and have a great time. But with all that being said, let's just get started. So first up is a game I haven't actually played yet, but I've heard this game is fantastic. It's going to be very difficult as well, and it is Elden Ring. This is a special edition, a really nice little set list. You got get art cards in here. You get a poster as well, and yeah, it's just a really nice set. Like I said, I haven't actually played the game, unfortunately, as of yet, but I definitely plan to get onto this very, very soon, as I've heard it's a very, very good game, but very tough as well. Probably will struggle with that one. Next up was a game that I absolutely loved. I'm a big fan of the first film as well. I've seen the second and third one absolutely years ago. I can't remember them too well, but I do remember somewhat enjoying them when I was little. But yeah, first film is fantastic, and this is a good adaptation of films. And yeah, it is RoboCop Rogue City. This game is so much fun, absolutely brilliant. You got Peter Weller as the voice, obviously RoboCop, which is fantastic. And yeah, it just added a nice little touch to the game itself. And yeah, all the characters is great. Obviously, it's RoboCop, so they're going to be great. And got Lois and lots of other great characters from the first film and stuff. And yeah, it's just cool to do like these or solve all these like prison like case files and stuff like that, and using weapons in this and just shooting loads of people is a lot of fun. And the gang names are pretty cool in this one. I think one of them was the Torchheads or something like that, which is a great name for a gang. And yeah, it's just a really fun game. If you love the film, I'm sure you'll love the game as well. It is so much fun. Next up was the first wrestling game, I believe, for PS5, and it's WWE 2K22. I'm a massive wrestling fan. I grew up with wrestling, so it's great to get a wrestling game for PS5. And yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I thought the gameplay was really good, really solid. The roster of wrestlers was fantastic as well, and I believe the 2K's mode was of Rey Mysterio, who's obviously on the front cover. Really like this cover as well. Actually, I think it's quite a cool cover. Yeah, really entertaining wrestling game. Like I say, I grew up with wrestling. I do prefer the older wrestling games for nostalgia and stuff like that, but that was a good comeback for wrestling for sure. Um, Next up is a Call of Duty. This is the only Call of Duty I have got in recent years on the PS5. Actually, I've sort of gone off Call of Duty big time. Used to be a massive Call of Duty fan when I was younger with Black Ops and the original Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops 2 was great as well. But in recent years, they haven't really been great. But this one was pretty good, and it is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I did the Black Ops 6 was actually pretty good, so I might get that at some point. I'm not in a big rush though, to be honest. Actually, zombies on this was great, which in all honesty, I didn't actually get round to playing, which is a sin really, because I love zombies in most of the Call of Duty, so I should have probably played it on this one. Campaign was really solid. Actually, I did enjoy the campaign to this, and multiplayer was pretty good, not too bad. Not my favourite Call of Duty, but I didn't mind it. It was pretty good. Next up is another game I haven't actually played, but it is Evil Dead the game. I think this is mostly a multiplayer sort of game, but I'm pretty sure there is a story mode to this as well, but I think it's quite short from what I've heard. But yeah, the Evil Dead films are fantastic though, so I really need to get on this, to be fair. And obviously you got Ash there, iconic character from the Evil Dead films, and obviously the main character of the Evil Dead films. But yeah, love the films, like I say, so really need to get onto this at some point. Next up is a game series that I really, really like. Obviously played most of the older ones. This one I haven't actually got around to playing yet, but I've heard this actually fantastic, and I believe new one is coming out this year, very, very soon. Resident Evil Requiem, I think it's going to be called. But this one is Resident Evil Village. I've heard this one's actually quite creepy. So yeah, like I say, really like the game series overall. Resident Evil 4, absolute classic. And the early ones are pretty good as well. I played the second one ages ago, I think. And Resident Evil 3 I remember liking as well when I was little. And Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles I actually love as well. I love some of the spin-off games as well. So yeah, really need to get onto that because I've heard it's fantastic. Next up is the only physical copy of a FIFA game that I own. I do have like some of the FIFAs, like FIFA 24, FIFA 23 on digital, but this is the only one I've got a physical copy of, and it is FIFA FC 25. I've sort of gone off FIFA recently, actually. That I don't know. I never thought I'd actually say that, but I've sort of gone off FIFA a little bit. Still big football fan, but yeah, I don't know. They just obviously they're all very similar, but I'm okay just to stay with this one for now. To be honest, I didn't get the last one, FIFA 26. I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, I mean they're all pretty much the same. It's FIFA, but it's always a good time. I've just gone off them recently for some reason. Next up is another game I haven't played, but I absolutely loved the first one for PS4, PlayStation exclusive. Thought it was fantastic. I enjoyed the sequel, which we'll talk about later, but sort of a mini sequel of one of the spin-off characters of Spider-Man. But anyway, it is Spider-Man 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2. Which is a game I'm definitely going to be playing shortly because like I said, the first one was absolutely amazing. I did enjoy Spider-Man Miles Morales, which we'll talk about later. But yeah, this I've heard is absolutely fantastic as well. And yeah, these games are just so much fun, so I'm definitely looking forward to playing that. Next up is another sports game. I'm not a massive fan of the sport watching wise, but I have always enjoyed the games, and it is UFC 5, the latest UFC game. Very entertaining, very fast paced. Not the best UFC I've ever played. I do prefer the ones for the Xbox 360, UFC 2009 and Undisputed 2010. Those games were absolute bangers, and the first UFC for PS4 was a belter as well. This one's good, but like I say, it's just not one of the best in the series, but the gameplay's pretty fun. Next up is another wrestling game, that is WWE 2K24. Yeah, but, always get the new wrestling games. I think there was only a couple on a PS4 that I didn't get around to playing because, yeah, they did sort of have a big dip in quality of gameplay and story modes on the PS4 towards the latter stages, unfortunately. But I think the PS5 run of wrestling games and WWE games has actually been really solid, and this was no exception. The showcase mode was on Cody Rhodes, this one, and yeah, very entertaining. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was very entertaining, and yeah, get to play 40 years of WrestleMania in this one, which was also very entertaining. Yeah, this was so much fun. What was that with showcase mode? I think that that was the showcase mode. Sorry, I got that wrong. But yeah, I love this cover, obviously with American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes on the front cover, and yeah, he obviously was quite big in 2024 for what he did with wrestling. Obviously becoming WWE champion at WrestleMania, which was just absolutely massive for sport. So yeah, Cody Rhodes was the big thing at the moment when this game sort of come out. But I think this is one where you had three front covers. I think you could have Rhea Ripley on another one, and Bianca Belair was on another cover, if I remember correctly. But this is the one that I went for. And yeah, very good game. Very entertaining. Did have a good time with that one. Next up is a fighting game. I like this franchise, but I've never been a huge fan. That being said, the second installment in this gaming series is absolutely fantastic. But Street Fighter 6, again, another one that I haven't got around to playing yet, but I've heard this is actually very entertaining. And like I say, Street Fighter 2 is an absolute classic, one of the greatest fighting games ever made, and definitely the best one in the series. I do remember enjoying Street Fighter 4 quite a bit, but I was always more of a Mortal Kombat fan myself. But yeah, I heard that this is fantastic, so definitely looking forward to playing that one. Next up is a game of a sort of like a film series, but I'm actually a fan of. I love the first two. Still need to see the third film, but the first two I find very entertaining. Still haven't played the game yet, but it is Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I've heard that the story in this game is actually pretty fun, to be fair, and obviously I do like the characters from Guardians of the Galaxy, obviously Drax and Gamora, Star-Lord, played by Chris Pratt, of course. And yeah, the film's just really fun, and they have banging soundtracks, so I'm hoping the game has some hopefully some good music in it as well. I don't know what music's in this game actually, so yeah, that's a game I'm going to get round to playing very shortly. Next up is the latest wrestling game. It is WWE 2K25 with Roman Reigns on the front cover. Acknowledge me. Yeah, that was a bloody awful impression. Fucking awful. But yeah, you get the point. But yeah, this was good because it introduced like a new gaming mode called The Island, where you get to praise your own character, do like different sort of like what do you call it, mysteries and stuff like that, and you get to unlock like different missions and stuff like that, which is pretty cool, and do different tasks and stuff like that. Is yeah, pretty cool game mode, I would say. And obviously you get Roman Reigns talking at the beginning of that, and the 2K showcase mode in this is actually really good because you get to learn about the Bloodline family. You get play all members of Bloodline pretty much, which is obviously quite a massive family in wrestling. So yeah, really entertaining 2K showcase mode playing as we use those and just like loads of other wrestlers. Umaga as well, rest in peace to him, of course. Remember Umaga from when I was a kid, of course, watching Raw and SmackDown back in the day. I'm pretty sure he was on Raw if I remember correctly. But yeah, absolutely years ago now. But yeah, I remember him in wrestling matches against John Cena and loads of different wrestlers like that. But yeah, good game. Really enjoyed this one. Thought it was very entertaining. Always enjoy wrestling games. Next up, we got sort of like a medieval sort of online beat 'em up game, which is very entertaining. I haven't played it in a while, but I do remember finding this quite fun. You get to play against flipping hundreds of people as well. It's just a cool little shash 'em up kind of game online as well, and it is, how do you pronounce it? Chill 3-2, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah, this game's just a lot of fun. Sorry, but that just needed a quick cough there. But yeah, it's not amazing, but it's just a entertaining first-person slasher where you get to chop people into pieces online, which you can't really go wrong with that. And you do also die a lot of times in the game, it has to be said. But yeah, wouldn't mind going back to this game. Actually, it's pretty fun. Next up is a game that I've started playing. I think I've got quite a bit into it actually. I don't think it's an overly long story mode for what I've read, but it's Terminator Resistance Enhanced. This is a good Terminator game. I've enjoyed what I played of this so far, and I'm a big fan of the first two films, of course. I think everyone loves the first two films. Absolute iconic classics. These films do obviously dip a bit after that, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, the game itself is a lot of fun. It is quite entertaining, just killing like loads of machines, and those spider things are bloody annoying. Those yeah, absolutely weird machines those are, but just absolute pain in the ass. But yeah, great game this one, and definitely need to complete it at some point. Next up is a PS5 version. I've completed this game many times, completed it on the Xbox 360 and a PS4. I haven't completed it on a PS5 yet, but I would definitely like to, as it is my second favourite game of all time, if I remember correctly, from a gaming live stream that I did. It was either second or third, but it is GTA 5. I love this game. I put so many hours into it. Obviously, I've played online quite a bit as well, which is absolutely immense. It's insane doing like loads of robberies and collecting loads of money. It's just so much fun to play with friends. It really is. And yeah, the last time I played GTA is actually with my mate from school. So yeah, shout out to you, Harvey. That was a great time playing that. And yeah, this game is just fantastic. Love the three main characters of Trevor, Michael, and Franklin. All great characters. Trevor Phillips being an absolute psychotic bastard in this game. He is absolutely insane. And yeah, the story mode's just great. I've completed it 3 times. I've done all the 3 endings when you get to kill Michael. There's one where you get to kill Trevor, I believe, and there's also one where you all 3 of you survive basically. So I've done all the endings, all great endings, and just fantastic game. Looking forward to completing this game on a PS5, and it is an absolute monster of a game. It's really, really big. Give us GTA 6 already. Please let that come out in November, because I've been absolutely dying for that to play that game for years. I just want that game so bad, because like I say, this game, one of my favourite games ever. Absolutely love it. Next up is a game that I haven't got around to playing to yet, but I'm a massive fan of the gaming series. Grew up playing most of the games when I was a kid, and it is Mortal Kombat 1. I've heard that this isn't actually that great, unfortunately, which is sad to hear, but I'm hoping that I will love this game, because like I said, I grew up with this gaming series. And yeah, love Mortal Kombat, Armageddon, love Deception, Deadly Alliance is great. Mortal Kombat, Shaolin Monks was classic spin-off in 3D, which was just so bloody cool when you praise Liu Kang and Kung Lao. That game's underrated, that game's bloody awesome. And obviously the iconic arcade ones, which are just great as well. But yeah, I haven't got around to playing this one yet, but I definitely will do soon. Next up is a spin-off to RoboCop, and it is RoboCop Rogue City Unfinished Business. I'm not too sure how long it is actually this, but it probably won't be too long. But as it's just basically a DLC for the first one, a quick short follow-up. But yeah, I'm still very much looking forward to playing it, as I loved the first game so much. I thought it was really entertaining, solving cop cases and stuff. So yeah, I can imagine this is just basically a lot of the same, just not as long. Yeah, looking forward to playing that. Next up is another gaming series that I'm a big fan of. I haven't played this one yet, but it's Mafia: The Old Country. And yeah, I actually played the first one for the first time last year, and I thought it was bloody awesome. Absolutely loved it. Grew up playing Mafia 2. Absolutely amazing game. Actually, currently replaying that at the moment as well. And I love that game so much. Third one I did like. I never got around to completing it actually, but I really want to, though, because that was set in the 60s, and what I played of it was really good, but I think I got stuck. But I will definitely get around to going back to that. But this one is going to be really, really cool, because this is set in the early 1900s in Sicily. So this could be a really good, great Mafia game. Really looking forward to playing that. Next up is a game that I'm currently playing at a minute, and this game's absolutely bloody massive. Really looking forward to completing it. Like, I'm getting towards the end now. I'm getting there, but yeah, this game is huge, and this is Hogwarts Legacy. I started actually. I've had this couple of years, and I finally started to play it last year because I was going to A Pot Studios with my cousin Danielle. Shout out to you, Danielle. That was an awesome day. I absolutely loved it. So I thought it was a perfect time to start playing this, and I'm so glad I started it because this game is fucking awesome. Really fantastic game, so much fun. Love learning all the spells, Accio, Expelliarmus, and all that. Yeah, it's just so much fun. I love the characters, they're so entertaining. Some of the boss battles and puzzles in this can be bloody difficult though. You do have to use your brain with this one, but you know, it's a great game. It's absolutely epic. If you're a fan of the films, you really need to play this if you haven't already. But if you are a fan of films and you are a game, I'm assuming you probably already completed this anyway. But yeah, amazing game. Absolutely love this one. Oh, games and he fell over there. I'll put the next games on the other side of the floor, I think. But this was a big deal for me, this next game, because this was the first boxing game in but 13 years, I believe, for main consoles, and it is undisputed. This is the deluxe WBC edition, which comes with like a couple little bonus things. You got a little badge in there, World Champion WBC, which is pretty cool. Do love the slip cover on it. It's pretty nice to have. It's done by Steel City, which I think this is the first game they actually ever released, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure this is the first game they actually ever done. So yeah, fair play to them. And is it perfect? No, but it does the job. But you know, the gameplay is quite fun. You can't just do haymakers. You do have to be more tactical with this one. Unlike the Fight Nights where you can do as many haymakers as you want. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun. It's not the best. The Boster could have been better at the start, but it had some great boxers in there. Obviously, Tyson Fury, you had George Groves on there, Nigel Benn as well, and Cole Foch, the Cobra. And that was actually why I completed the story mode with. I chose Cole Foch. And yeah, but doing the story mode was great. And yeah, went down the hard road to fighting, man. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, the only fight I couldn't bloody beat was bloody George Groves. Couldn't iron him out like Carl Foch did in real life. Couldn't take him out in front of Wembley Stadium in front of 80,000 people, mate. But yeah, I love Carl Foch, absolute legend. His boxing channel's great. I love it. It's so entertaining. And yeah, this game is a lot of fun to play online as well. And yeah, got back into this as well. I've also got lots of like fighting packs, so you can download lots of new boxes. So Gio Cesar Chavez is on there now, and Manny Pacquiao, and a load of more iconic boxers, which is great. But yeah, it did become the greatest of all time in career mode with Carl Foch, which was great. But yeah, I ironed them all out, mate. Al Sparko told them, apart from George Groves, unfortunately. You fought him about 6 times, couldn't bloody beat him. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, though, great game. Absolutely love it. And doing the story mode was very entertaining. Next up is a remake of one of my favourite games of all time. It is Resident Evil 4 remake. What can I say about Resident Evil 4? Hasn't already been said already. It's one of the greatest games ever made. So much fun. Leon Kennedy in this game is absolutely fantastic character. The bosses in this game are absolutely epic. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's Resident Evil 4. I haven't actually completed the remake yet, actually. I was really getting into it. Thought it was a fantastic remake. They've added some new boss battles and stuff. They've added some new puzzles as well, which have been fantastic. I think I'm about maybe halfway through the castle, if I remember correctly. Really need to get back to this because it's a great remake of one of my favourite games ever, so I need to get around to completing that. Next up is an online game. Not too bad, it's not great. It's similar to Friday 13th, but it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, it's a fun online game. It's not fantastic. sort of, you could either play as obviously I forgot Leatherface. Fuck it, forgot his bloody name there for a minute. Memories all over bloody place at a minute. But oh well. But yeah, you get to play as either Leatherface or the victims himself. So very similar to the Friday 13th game that came out a few years ago. Well, actually, no, it's quite a while back now. Actually, I think it was 2017 that came out. But yeah, not great, but a fun little online game for if you want to just something simple to play for a few hours. Next up is another wrestling game, and this is WWE 2K23. Again, another wrestling game. I think once you played one, you basically played them all. I can't actually remember the 2K showcase mode. It was it is indeed John Cena who's on a front cover. I had to double check there just in case it wasn't. But yeah, I do remember the showcase mode now, and it was actually pretty fun, this one as well. I always enjoy playing showcase mode and looking forward to 2K26. That should be a good one. But yeah, another fun wrestling game. I think they're all pretty entertaining for what they are. Next up is actually another remake. I haven't opened this one yet either, but definitely want to play this one soon. As again, it's another gaming series I grew up playing when I was younger, but it is House of the Dead remake, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't got around to playing this one yet, but I do really enjoy House of the Dead games, and yeah, this comes with a few bonus stuff as well, so you really need to open that one and play it at some point. Next up is a game that I haven't completed, but I've played quite a bit of it, and it's a really fun game. Star Wars Lego Skywalker Saga. This is a really fun game. Yeah, I think I've completed 3 of the games. I can't remember now, but yeah, basically get to play through all the stories of films. You got a Last Jedi on there. You got can't get words out. A New Hope, Return of the Jedi, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, really entertaining game. Got all the characters on there from the Star Wars films, all the characters that we love and stuff. And yeah, it's a really fun game. I remember playing the Lego Star Wars on a PS2 and absolutely loving those. So yeah, it was great to get another Lego Star Wars game on a PS5, and need to go back to it because I did have a great time with it. Next up is an horror game. This is actually a horror game online, and it is Aliens Fireteam with E. Yeah, I did actually get around to playing this one, unfortunately, but I definitely will get around to playing it because I've heard it's quite fun online. Hopefully, there's still quite a few people playing this, so I can find a decent lobby. But yeah, I've heard it's pretty fun, and I do like the Alien films quite a bit, so it should be quite a fun game. And this was the game I was talking about earlier, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I thought this was a really cool game. Obviously not overly long, as it was just like a little spin-off game. I think this was released the very first one of the very first few games that came out on the PS5. What is wrong with me today? I can't talk, for fuck's sake. But anyway, yeah, really great game. I thought the story was absolutely excellent. Miles Morales was so cool in this game. I'm glad you got to learn about some more of the backstory to his character in this game. Yeah, these games are just so much fun. Absolutely love them. The fighting in this is really cool to play as well. I love the gameplay on it. It's really cool. The game mechanics, all that stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Next up is a driving game. Used to love driving games when I was younger. Don't play them so much now, but this was the first and only one on a PS5, and it is Gran Turismo 7. This is actually the first Gran Turismo game I ever played. I didn't get round to playing any of them on a PS2 when I was younger, which I really should have, considering the amount of racing games I did play on a PS2. But yeah, just never got into the series when I was younger for some reason. But yeah, the graphics on this look absolutely amazing. The driving feels really slick, and yeah, it plays really nicely. And the cars just looks absolutely awesome. It's fun to do racing in this game, and yeah, it's just cool when you win races and complete tasks and stuff. Yeah, I really wish I'd have played some of the early ones, because I had Gran Turismo 3 was absolutely awesome. Next up is a sequel. I really need to play this because what I played the first game was absolutely phenomenal. But anyway, it's a Horizon 2 Forbidden West. Like I say, first game's great story, fantastic characters. And yeah, the monster battles in this are fantastic and the graphics absolutely out this world. But I really need to get around to playing the second one, obviously, because if that's the first one for PS4 and it looks that good on there, this one's going to look absolutely stunning. So I really need to get around to playing that. And only got 2 more games to talk about. Actually, really enjoyed talking about these games. I know there's a few I haven't actually played yet, but I will get around to playing them all eventually. This is a game, again, I used to play some of these games when I was younger as well. Is Hitman 3, obviously the third one in a trilogy, the first 2 on the PS4. 2 really good games. I haven't completed them, but I've done quite a few of the missions and they're very good stealth games. And I heard this one is fantastic as well. Played some of the older ones on the original Xbox and Xbox 360 as well. But yeah, really need to play this because yeah, they're really good stealth action games. And yeah, you do really need to be strategic in these games as well because yeah, they're very cool and yeah, just good stories, really entertaining games. And the last one is actually a game that I like. I'm not a biggest fan of this gaming series though, to be fair, but I've got to be honest, it is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I haven't completed this one yet. A little bit disappointing. It is set in a Viking era, so you play as Viking stuff, yeah. Yeah, it looks stunning, plays very nicely, and the sword battles are pretty cool, but I think Assassin's Creed's game are just all the brimming same to me. Yeah. There is a few I haven't played admittedly, like some of the ones I've heard are great, like Odyssey and Black Flag. I've heard that's absolutely incredible. I haven't played it. But yeah, they just don't do a whole lot for me. I think they are good games, they're just not my cup of tea. They're not amazing. I don't know if I will ever go back to this one to complete it, to be honest. It's not massively on my radar to do that, to be honest. It's not one of the things that's on my to-do list anyway. As of right now, I'm not in a big rush. I might go back to it at some point, but like I say, I'm not in a big rush. And I think my favourite Assassin's Creed game out of ones I've played was actually the third one for the Xbox 360. That was probably the most fun I've had with Assassin's Creed game. But like I said, I'm just not a massive fan of the gaming series. They're good, but they just don't do it for me. There we have it, everyone. That is all the games that I've got for the PS5. Hope you enjoyed watching that, everyone. Is there any games that I haven't got that you think I should play worth picking up? I've heard that was it Expedition 33? I heard that was fantastic from last year, so that's a game I'm looking forward to getting. Hopefully GTA 6 this year, that please God bring that out. That's a game that I'll be absolutely caning when it comes out. I'll be probably doing nothing but playing GTA 6 and wanting to complete that because I'm desperate for that game, like I've said. And Resident Evil Requiem is a game I'm probably going to be getting as well, which I'm looking forward to playing. But there's also a lot of games that have come out in the past 6 years, which I haven't got around to playing. I haven't got. So is there any of these games that I have got that you would recommend me play, or any of games that I haven't got that you would recommend as well? Let me know down below. That'd be very much appreciated. Thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like as well. That'd be very much appreciated. And thank you all so much for continued support. I really do appreciate it. And of course, this is a first video of 2026 as well. So happy New Year to you all as well, everyone. I hope you're having a great year so far. And I hope it continues to be a fantastic year for you all. I really do. And yeah, that about do it for this video, everyone. I hope you've all enjoyed watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all later.